man, that was a good hour, that was well spent. And I'm so glad I showed up for that hour rather than watching, Netflix.
Do you know what is the number one focus the traffic team that's right behind you focusing on right now? One type of ad, which is what I call the 59-second ad. And if you can create good 59-second ads that are actually captivating and engaging, that actually converts, you'll be able to utilize it on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. And the crazy thing about some of these platforms like TikTok is we're seeing numbers, cost per lead, cost of sale, that's similar to 2015 days, which is insane. And today in this video, I'm going to be taking you behind the scenes to a coaching call that I recently did to walk you through the framework and how you can create good 59-second ads as well. Let's begin.
Right, show of hands, that's you. Okay, cool. Okay, so wait, 1 second, guys. Are you watching this through like another video? Are you like watching this here? All right. Welcome everybody to this session's very special session of Implementation Hour. About a month ago, I did a quick survey in the group, and one of the things that I asked you guys was, what would you like to be able to do more of in our upcoming implementation hours? And I believe one of the highest results over there, I think I saw it from about 6 or 7 people, was on ads. So one of the things that I got my team to do is to look at some of our best converting ads in the recent months. And we realized that our best converting ads in terms of cost per lead as well as cost per sale are actually ads that is under a minute long. And we realized that while those ads are great in terms of cost per lead and cost per conversion, the great thing about these 59-second ads is that we can utilize them as ads, not just on Facebook, but also on TikTok as well. And the crazy thing about TikTok cost per lead for some of you, if you're running ads with that, you're going to notice that it is possible to get a webinar registrant on TikTok, US-based customer or lead for under $2. I do want to mention, while Facebook's cost per lead is higher and while TikTok cost per lead is significantly lower, I have not had a TikTok audience convert for a $30,000 offer yet. And once you have this is where you'll be able to utilize it on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And it's a platform that I'm very excited about. And the reason for that is because I think the last time I saw a cost per lead for under $2 for a webinar registrant for an audience based in the US is, I would say that's like 2014 numbers. Yeah, I have not seen a cost per webinar registrant that's under $2, and last time I've seen that was 2014. Number one, if you're excited to discover a first ad angle, and again, as with all implementation hours, my goal here is to really make sure that 1 hour, by the end of it all, you're gonna look back as like, man, that was a good hour, that was well spent, and I'm so glad I showed up for that hour rather than watching, Netflix. Okay, so let's begin in the first one. Okay, the first angle is the rumors are true. What rumor? People love to gossip. People love drama, right? And when you come from the angle of the rumor is true, straight away the question in your audience mind is like, what rumor? Can you confirm something where your open is just yes, it's true. It's like this confession, right? So imagine like they're hopping on thinking they're gonna get this really juicy gossip, and it feels like you're starting that video with this really guilty look, and you're starting off with a sigh. It's like, that's right. There was a point in time I actually lost 85% of my stock, my portfolio in one bad investment. Yes, it's true. The rumors are true. When I first started off with my first job that only paid me $500 a month, right? Personal story now. Yes, it's true. When I first started out in my journey of speaking, I totally sucked, right? And it was horrible. So notice that rumors could also come from like something that's happening in the industry, or you could be utilizing a personal angle, right? Which is what I did. And that is something that you can do to capture a person's attention to begin that conversation, right? So notice, I confirmed that rumor. And then I transitioned to something I learned from that thing. Okay, so confirm rumor. And because of that thing, here's what I discovered. Okay, so what is this 3-step process? Confirm rumor. Number 2, what you learned or discovered from that incident. And then number 3, call to action. So one of the things that we want to do, remember, every time we have a call to action, practice so that we are linking a specific benefit to the call to action, right? So rather than if you like to find out more, or rather than if you like to have more information, right? People don't want that. People don't, remember, guys, people don't want to find out more, people don't want to learn more, people don't want more information. We always want to associate that benefit. Okay, so lead with the benefit first, right? If you're looking to result, then call to action, rather than call to action to result. This next one is, right, something disempowering. This could be, so some actual examples that I'll use is, one of them is a Facebook comment that I thought was pretty funny. He said, I can't believe that people are listening to this guy when this guy hasn't even hit puberty just yet. The struggle is real. That's another great open, right? That I will that I've utilized on ads, right? Now, why is this the case? It is because here's the funny thing about people, right? The funny thing about people is when you try to build yourself up. Okay, this is like the psychology of social media warfare, right? Social media warfare 101. Social media warfare 101 is like this. And the powerful thing about this ad angle is that when you do this, now you have people who want to be able to support you, because naturally people want to support the underdogs. So this next ad angle is to think about something nasty that somebody has ever said to you. This could be on social media, this could be on Facebook, this could be while you're running an ad, this could be from your friends, colleagues. So I'd like you to think about is how can you double down on that thing somebody has said to you? And if you can use it as a talking point, that is when, you know, you spice things up, right? If you think about why this thing is powerful, if you think about Hollywood and drama and talk shows that people love watching, what is it always about? All right, here we go. Wait, let me put the timer up here. All right, Stella, in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello, Stella. You're not like Joe Bauer, Peng Joon, or Tony Robbins. You're not cut out for the speaking world, the mentoring business. Most successful ones are men. There's nothing you can teach. What can you teach? No one will buy from you. You need more certification. You need more knowledge. What if you don't need talent? Just simple transferable systems and process? What if you are somebody who wants to take your passion, mission, experience to impact lives, and yet not sacrificing your life and doing what you love? Create an online business of your own. Click the link below to join my 3-day event to turn your dreams into a reality.
Okay, good start. Okay, so what you said at the start is actually a very, very powerful open. And if you take a look at the whole movement of whatever, right? Whether it's the feminism movement, whether it's the Me Too movement, the powerful thing about these movements is that when you can highlight, like literally the conversations people have and what people are saying, that's when the audience is rooting for you even more. And utilizing the angle, I would want to double down on that angle even more and go a little bit deeper into that. So this would be like, but Stella, you are a woman. Think about one Asian woman that has made it big internationally. I bet you can't name me any.
Okay.
Those were the words my close friend told me just a few years ago, right? So imagine if you, like, and of course you still want it to be true, you want it to be real and true, but you notice now it's like, if somebody else, when they're listening to this, you know what straight away happens? Is that they're straight away rooting for you, right? That's the difference. And that's the crazy thing about like social media, right? How can you drill it down even more? Now, sometimes it could be serious, right? It doesn't mean that you have to joke about it. It could be a very serious thing. And the next thing, right, to think about this is, how can you use that to turn it as a source of inspiration for them? And the next one is pretty simple, straightforward. This would be the true or false open. What's the true or false open? The third one is just opening with true or false. Then fill in the blanks where it is a statement they've probably heard before. And the way to make it good is that it needs to be something that isn't that common, right? True or false? True or false? You need money to make money. True or false? You need to have a large capital in order to be successful in business. True or false? Children should focus on just their studies. True or false? Gym businesses don't need marketing. So it's like true or false? If you are good at what you do, naturally people will come, right? So it's like, it's a little bit, so what you want is that you want people to, when they first hear of it, when it makes them think because they don't really know the answer, right? That could be good as well. And sometimes it's like 50-50, right? Now, the amazing thing about 50-50 things is that people always have their beliefs, right? And chances are this random social media video that pops up on their feed is not going to change their mind, right? But that's why it's powerful. It's because that's when there'll be engagements. So your angle would be, so this is something that a lot of people say, especially in, right, fill in the blanks, especially in this industry, especially while growing up. This is something we hear of all the time through our parents. This is something that we are told through our educational system. This is something that environment tells us. This is something that society tells us. This is something that the government tells us, right? So you want to come from the angle of, you know, this is something that people in this specific circle say all the time. This is true or false. Only your doctor knows how it's yours. So I'd like you to think about when you make that statement, you're going to back it up with where this statement is always said. That's what makes it interesting, right? True or false statement. Yeah, I think that sometimes we forget that even though, you know, it's just a 59-second video and we're just talking in front of camera, it feels like this thing where we feel nervous because there's this specific pressure. But what if communicating this thing in 59 seconds was just really as though you're just telling it to a friend?
Well, I hope you enjoyed the behind the scenes to this coaching call. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below what your biggest takeaway is. And as always, be sure to smash the like button. It does help the channel out a little bit. And to subscribe to this channel if you want to be notified of future videos just like this one. Now, some of you asking me, how can I be part of this process? How can I ask you questions? How can I have you coach me or mentor me? We want to make sure that we are working with the people that's the right fit. You'll need to fill up a form. There's a link right below this video. Somebody on my team might give you a call to interview you to see if they're right fit for each other. And if you want to apply and see if you're a good fit, then all you need to do is click on this link in the description box below and my team will be in touch with you.